and practicing TikTok dances. Well, nobody's gonna watch our videos unless there's some kind of dancing. Come on, let me just finish. Well, I'll finish practicing this. I think it's like... All propaganda machines rely heavily on so-called useful idiots, or individuals who unknowingly promote or support something without knowing the whole story.
The Biden administration was funding secret biolabs in Ukraine, of all places.
These people then often become tools for social manipulation without even realizing it.
Fact check!
First, let's see how useful idiots are created.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
It usually begins with spreading misinformation or half-truths through social media, biased news or propaganda. They show these people a one-sided story to play with their emotions and beliefs. Many useful idiots are often lured in with conspiracy theories. Once an individual has fallen down the rabbit hole of these theories, they've often lost any kind of trust in local government and authorities.
Because we know deep, deep down in our belly, deep, deep down in our bones, deep, deep down is where the secrets are.
And are vulnerable to become a propagandist to a foreign organization or agency.
There is results.
For example, a recent anti-woke movement did this by sharing emotionally charged content and twisting facts about the decadent West.
But hold on, you just said that dolls about motherhood are bad.
At the same time, it offered an alternative from traditional Russia to counter this cultural change. People who trust these sources unknowingly then start supporting their cause.
I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Some people are more vulnerable to becoming useful idiots than others. It's often those who have strong biases, lack critical thinking skills, or just want to find a group where they could fit in. Those looking for simple answers in a complicated world can easily get trapped. In general, we can say that people who tend to believe conspiracy theories are also prone to becoming useful idiots. Useful idiots often act based on emotions, not careful thinking.
We're all real emotional.
That makes them easier to manipulate and influence. Modern social media has a tendency to push us into rabbit holes.
Yeah, this was never about science. This was about the business of science. It was about the money. Follow the money trail.
The term refers to Alice in Wonderland, who fell down a rabbit hole only to find a distorted world detached from our reality. As these social media giants want you to spend as much time as possible on their platform, their algorithms offer people endless stream of similar content. Content that invokes a strong emotional reaction tends to keep you engaged longer, and one can get quickly lost in this type of downward spiral. The deeper people delve into these holes, the more detached they become from reality. For example, around 2013, the YouTube algorithm found a connection between gaming content and so-called alt-right material, and the platform started recommending videos by Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro to people who were watching Minecraft tutorials.
Okay, I'm seeing something.
Then the next recommendations were a bit more extreme, maybe discussing the decadence of the West, or telling you why the failed Austrian painter with a funny mustache wasn't so wrong after all.
I see good things about Hitler also.
What the fuck did you just say?
Hence, a rabbit hole. Also, connecting different conspiracy theories can be effective in luring in useful idiots. Many people who believed in COVID-19 conspiracy theories or that the globalists are trying to take over the world.
There was a very powerful group of people working silently behind the scenes on a plan to change the world.
Are now rooting for Putin in Ukraine.
And what's really behind this story? Is it to do with the failing Ukrainian counteroffensive?
Let me demonstrate. Your government lied to you about the vaccines. Why wouldn't they lie to you about the war? Putin is just trying to fight against the globalists and the pedo cult and the woke and the decadence of the West. Open your eyes, sheep.
Sheep trapped in a maze designed by wolves.
The impact of useful idiots can be huge. They end up spreading false information and biased views, causing divisions and polarization in society. In some cases, it can even lead to conflicts and violence. Throughout history, we've seen how useful idiots unknowingly supported harmful causes like authoritarian, oppressive regimes, or extreme ideologies. To wrap up, understanding how useful idiots are born helps us navigate the overwhelming information out there. So, let's stay informed, think critically, and avoid being manipulated.
Amen to that.
But not all propagandists are spreading their bullshit unknowingly. Some are even recruited for the task, and in the next episode we'll talk about mice. No, not the animal, but an acronym used to describe the 4 general motivators that could lead someone to collaborate with a foreign agency or organization. But for now, I say goodbye to you, my friends and soup lovers. We'll meet again soon on the next episode of the Soup Central.